Let's maul in the Central Committee. Let's cringe in the Central Committee. Let's bog in the Central Committee right now.
Now, by the way, chat, there's a new move. There's a new move on the right to explicitly indoctrinate children in conservatism. You know how they've been saying that the left is trying to indoctrinate children? They are now, as always, it's 100% projection. Both Ben Shapiro has an investment of $100 million. $100 million is being invested for make propaganda for kids. Incredible.
It's dinner time with family, and your heart is filled with bliss. But as you eat the roasted goose, your little sport insists.
Hey, Dad, did you know America is racist?
You're shocked with grief when suddenly George Washington bursts through. He snatched the screen and changed the thing to an app called PragerU. There's content for your child's mind to fight the leftist lies. And if you give your child a chance to watch and grow, they might burst forth like Washington, a true American hero. Visit prager-u-kids.com for pro-American kids shows, cartoons, and it's dinner time with family.
I guess they didn't put a whip hand. I guess they didn't pull teeth out of black people's mouths to put in the dentures for George Washington. You know how people say, oh, George Washington had wooden teeth? He actually didn't. He had dentures made out of the teeth of slaves. It's pretty fucking disgusting. What we are facing is a hardcore, despicable attempt to create right-wing propaganda networks for kids. And it is gonna get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. This is the type of shit that conservatives are doing. They're now explicitly spending $100 million to indoctrinate children. Can you imagine if George Soros paid me and Hassan $100 million to set up a Gravel Institute for kids? But this is normal on the right. Barely even gets a peep. Barely even gets a peep. Mainstream media doesn't even cover it. Yeah, Romeo's losing it.
And the conservatives over at the Daily Wire are sick and tired of that dang Disney Corporation indoctrinating our children into... They haven't been super specific about that, but they're tired of the indoctrination, so they have decided, as a company, to invest $100 million in indoctrinating children before, I guess, Disney can get to them. Yes, the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's outlet that has grown into a behemoth in conservative media, is going to dump $100 million into producing conservative-themed children's entertainment, because that is exactly what the market apparently has been wanting. Now, basic economic principles that show that this will be a failure aside, the co-CEO, of Daily Wire, Jeremy Boring, what a name there, champ, had this to say. Americans are tired of giving their money to woke corporations who hate them. Oh, yeah, because that's what Disney's known for, right? Peddling hate. Like, we hate our customers. We hate our viewers. Sure, if you knew nothing about Disney, then absolutely I could see how you could come to that conclusion. Now, do they overcharge if you go to one of their theme parks? Oh, hell yeah. That doesn't mean they hate us. That just means that they're engaging in that capitalistic system that Republicans like those over at the Daily Wire love to defend every single damn day.
How much does it cost to have a Disney vacation right now? 1 week vacation at Disney World. How much? Jesus Christ. What is it, like $5,000? When Walt Disney World first opened, the adult ticket was $350, and a 7-ride attraction ticket book costs $475. Disney World annual passes will now set you back a cool $999, cost a rather paltry $100 when they were first introduced in 1982. Less than the current cost of a one-day ticket, which is $109. Holy shit, fuck. It's insane. $100 for a ticket? Holy fuck.
But here's the thing. These little idiots over at the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro and Mr. Boring, don't seem to understand that Disney's actually always been a fairly political company. Do you not know that the founder of the whole thing appeared in front of the House Un-American Committee way back in the day to throw his own employees under the bus who wanted to, by the way, unionize? So he accused them all of being communists in front of Congress. And you're suddenly now like, wait a minute, Disney can't get political. No, they've always been political. They're just on the other side of history right now. The good side, for once. You know. And by the way, what they're pissed off about, of course, is Disney saying like, hey, we want to work to get rid of this anti-LGBTQ legislation that just passed in Florida. That's it. That's all they've done. Plenty of other corporations, by the way, have also said the same thing. But Ben Shapiro and Mr. Boring have decided they want to go after Disney. They want to take on the big dog, right? Behemoth in entertainment across the globe, and the Daily Wire thinks $100 million is going to somehow stop them? That you're going to produce a little cutesy children's show that is going to cripple Disney? No, you may want to save up your money, see if you can buy Marvel or Star Wars from them, because they pretty much have it all under wraps. You're not going to put a dent in anything that Disney does. But more importantly, Disney's entertainment that they put out is not indoctrinating anyone into anything.
Well, I disagree with that. I'm pretty sure that the capitalist, American exceptionalist, proto-fascist ideology of something like Marvel movies is pretty apparent to anybody who does an ounce of media criticism. But as far as like doing anything positive, yeah, they're not.
I'm not exactly sure what your goal is here. You say they're indoctrinating kids, you say they hate us, but there's literally no evidence to suggest this. So best of luck. I hope you lose every penny that you've made, because they made $100 million last year, and now they're apparently going to dump it all into producing horrible conservative entertainment for children meant to indoctrinate them in the ways of conservatives. So again, I hope you lose everything, and I hope it makes your business go bankrupt. Hey, everyone.
I don't know. I think for me, the thing about this push by conservatives is a way of increasing polarization. You know, forming a literal Al-Qaeda, where they are going to tell children, they're going to indoctrinate children to conservatism, and the divisions and polarization in this country are hardening. About 35% of Americans are in a batshit crazy cult that is called the conservative movement. And they are building up walls and creating a fortress for that conservative movement. 65% of Americans are normal, but 15 to 20% of those people can think or believe for some reason that conservatives are also normal. So there's a risk of these floaters occasionally giving these conservatives a majority. We're close enough to win in our shit system. Imagine the poor kids who are stuck with whack-out Prager parents. Imagine their fucked up upbringing. Wonder if they blame their Rittenhouse's behavior on video games again? Jesus. They think Rittenhouse is a good guy. And this is what I'm talking about when I talk about violence and polarization. I don't think America is necessarily going to collapse in a Soviet-style way, but I think a the flawed democracy of a Turkey, of a Hungary, of Poland. That is our short-term future. And if you're a right-thinking person, and by right think I mean left-thinking person, you're going to be in a world of hurt for quite a long time. I'm Walters Sobach. Thank you for the 10 months. All right, let's keep going.